All right, good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. I just want to go over a couple things. Had some nice movement this week, finally. I just feel like it's been so just kind of choppy, at least for my trading. Um, Finally had some clear setups that I think we probably all have made a little, had an opportunity at least to make a little money on this week. Steve's had some nice calls, and I'll kind of go over what we talked about on Wednesday a little bit with gold and what happened. And I know some of you guys are doing really well with the fiber. So um, the ES, we still have not cleared, at least on this feed, these highs. And be honest with you, I thought I read in the news somewhere that we made new highs, but as long as this feed goes, we haven't yet. We're still holding short. And I'll kind of go over what I was looking at on Wednesday and what happened. So I talked about how the NASDAQ made new highs and cleared that, and the ES has not yet. We're holding short. Um, I still think we're going to go above there, and that's what I'm looking for, and we might have that today. However, I pointed out some divergence that started happening where the ES, wasn't making new highs, and the NASDAQ was. So, I was looking for a push up through this level, but I also kind of hinted towards, you got to be careful of that because we're at an area where they might pull it down pretty aggressively, and that's what they ended up doing. Um, that on Wednesday, and then at the end of the day, the Nasdaq shot up again. But that was a trade we could take, and it's really against the trend, which I don't like taking, but it's just a signal or a kind of a warning sign more than anything to say, I'm not sure if this is still has legs. Immediately today, it might take a day or two. So since then, we've come down on the ES. We filled all this area, and now we're kind of chopping around and starting to move higher. This might be our move today. It might go up through there today on Friday, but and that's what I'd be looking for. I'm still looking for buys on the S. I didn't trade this at all this week. I think there was some tradable opportunities in here, but it's still pretty choppy. And on what was this Tuesday? Tuesday was the big move for the week, and then we've kind of had some pretty aggressive moves down and up here. So you just gotta be careful on this. I won't be touching this today, but I kind of have a feeling that we're gonna try reaching up above these highs, possibly starting to kind of already move. I don't think this is a morning fake out. I think this is going to continue today, but I very well could be wrong. I just don't, I'm not going to trade that today. Gold, on the other hand, we had a really nice setup on Wednesday that we talked about. I think price was, right in this area here when we were meeting. Let's see if we can go to a 15-minute chart. Computer's slow here. Yeah, so price was down in this area, and I talked about how I was looking for, move up, and my mouse is killing me here, and it's starting to move up, and then right as it came up, we came back down and touched the daily pivot. We broke through it, we came back down. this was really your opportunity to get in on this because we had confirmation that price was moving up. Um, it was breaking on 5 minute chart is breaking highs and getting above that daily pivot again and started moving up. So that was your opportunity to get in there. And I did take that move. And I got out at, well, let's see on a daily chart or on an hourly chart. Um, yeah, I got out just above these highs in here and I closed down. I'm still looking for higher price action on the week. Um, but I waited and I ended up getting in again yesterday as I think on this candle somewhere in here that will give me a 15-minute chart. Yep. So I was looking at if you pull a fib on this, got the 75% retracement here. I got in just before it, around the 61, somewhere on this candle, looking for a price to come back down below this low. But I knew I wasn't gonna be at the chart. I didn't really want to put a limit order in. I just wanted to get in on the trade because it didn't need to come down here, but there was um, some price action in this area that looked really good to me that I thought price was gonna come down there, and it traded away really aggressively and swept those highs that we've been aiming for a while. All these highs here. So it was a really nice trade opportunity that we had there yesterday and this week. I do think we're still going to go higher on this, and it's interesting to see the price action today, how we came down so aggressively this morning and found more liquidity and rejected it. So, you know, it shows that there's buyers in here, and I would be looking for more longs. I don't know how much more it's got in it this week. Let's look at a weekly candle. But we definitely have, this last week's candle that we could come up and fill. And just interesting to see what happens. If this ends even where it is right now, next week would probably be an opportunity to look for a move early in the week on the downside and, find some support and then we can move higher on this. But I still like gold on the upside. I just don't know if it's how far down it's gonna come. But I mean, man, that kind of candle, those kind of candles I like. It shows there's buyers in there, but you will see that when they leave candles like this, price will come right back down and take that out often. So you just, yeah, it is what it is as far as, you see a lot of buyers come in here, but um, they very easily could come back down and take that. Just depends on when. But I still like the upside on gold, and that's what I'll be looking for next week. And oil, I traded that yesterday too, and a really nice move down. What do let's see, go on daily chart. Yeah, I think there's still upside objectives on this. Um, I'm not sure. I probably won't trade this today unless I'm scalping. Um, this area, we're below the daily pivot, missed the daily pivot. Yeah, I'd probably wait on this until next week and kind of see what happens. I think price might still want to come down a little bit lower on this. Possibly clear out these lows from last week. Or is that last week? Let's see. Yeah. My divider's not working. Yeah, I think price might want to come back down into here, so I'd just be careful on the buys. Um, but we might have a little bit more upside today and then put another pushback down. I'll probably be looking for a sell on this. If I do trade this today, I'll look for it to come up a little bit more um, in the next hour or so. If it gets back to this S1, yeah, I mean, it's not a bad area right now that we could look for some sort of resistance and then another move down. I think I'd want to see this breaking down a little bit more. If it starts breaking down, then I would sell that. But again, it's Friday. I'm not in a hurry to get in anything. Um, if you made money, it's not a bad deal to just hang it up and enjoy your weekend. So that's all I have, fellas. I know it's not much for today, but we did have some really nice moves this week, and we should all be pretty happy with the outcome of our trading, hopefully. And if you missed any of it, it's fine. There will be more opportunities, and don't worry about it. It's all learning experience. And I think we have some big moves coming up yet. So that's about it. You guys have a good weekend, and thanks for joining us. Um, we're trying to get more subscribers, so if you guys want to watch this, if you could thumbs up it and all that stuff on YouTube, if that's, I'm not sure how Steve had it set up, but um, that would help us try and get more people involved. All right, thanks guys. Have a good one.